I've had enough. This prophecy has been bugging my mind. I have just attended the coronation of Queen Sierra. I've learned something I should not have known. I keep having sinister visions of black smoke engulfing this entire kingdom. Then I keep hearing these imaginary sounds of a woman cackling. And so when the entrance opened, I ran. I ran to the media station, which was in the heart of the kingdom, and told them about my experiences. The media people would not publish my story. I begged them to do it, but they needed evidence. I stormed off in anger. I returned to my house. I punched anything I can get my hands on. I'm so enraged I did not get my way. My message could not resonate with the people. How can it get worse? The torch post in my house has lit up, recognizing my arrival. I opened the front door to a very clean house. The first thing I did was fill all my lanterns with fuel for the imminent night. At this point, my pocket watch reads 5 p.m. I can't help but spend the next few hours trying to figure out what just happened. A coronation event, then someone tells me to not trust her? It wasn't until I'm on my bed that I can reflect easily. To not accept change is to worry about not only the kingdom's future, but also about my good. I also worry for my friend's safety. These thoughts must have been sheep, because I drifted to sleep after a few minutes. I can't help but wake up feeling something is wrong. No, I didn't need to use the restroom. It wasn't until I opened my eyes that the entire situation set in. It's dark, really dark. I wasn't worried because I don't forget to turn off the lanterns before going to bed. I decided to reach to my bedside table to grab my glasses. Not only can I find the glasses, but also I feel like the table isn't there. It was like someone moved the table away. I decided to get up from my bed and look around. It's dark, pitch black. I think I'm in a void. After looking around, I decided to go back to the bed. Something stranger happened. The very place where my bed was empty now. I knew it because I fell over trying to go back to bed. I get up. I begin to hear voices whispering around me. I couldn't decipher what they were saying. Soon, I saw a red light on the horizon approaching me slowly. As it got closer, I began to see what it was. It was an old lady holding a bottle of glowing red liquid. It seems to have an emerald cap sculpted like a crown. This lady looked a lot like my friend Louie. She stopped approaching me when she was like 5 meters away from me. I'm so relieved she didn't attack me. All of that changed when I blinked. All of a sudden, she was now face to face with me. You need to know the truth. She then took that bottle, opened it, and splashed the red liquid in my face. That's when adrenaline rushed through my whole body. My vision began to go white, as if someone put a light in my face. And then I woke up. My heart was racing. I didn't get out of bed. I spent the next few minutes reflecting on this vision. I decided I'll just move on and begin my day. When I left my bedroom, I noticed a newspaper on the ground. I don't remember this part. Did someone put it in my bag and it fell out? I grabbed it, sat on a seat, and read it. It was 5 pages long. Page 1 was fine, so was 2, so was 3, and so was 4. But the last page seemed to catch my interest. It's an obituary. William Eldridge, dead at 115, 5th day of May 1870. William Eldridge, a member of the Blighters of Darkness, has died today, aged 115, in his hometown in Great Sylvere. According to a family friend, he died just after midnight. He was born on November 1st, 1754. His parents are unknown and have been lost to time. He was a member of the Blighters of Darkness, an organization whose goal is to combat the illegal use of magic since its formation in 1819. He was in charge of its protection division. He will forever be missed. Right off the bat, I knew something was very wrong. I've always praised the BD for its strengths and aims for protection. So for one of them to die right after a major event, something is not right. I did my morning routine as usual. This time, I had a new objective. I needed to travel 6 hours away to my friend John. Perhaps I could stay with him for a few days. I exited my house and started to trek nature. Once I reached the town, I bought bottles of water as refreshments. I continued. It took a long time, but I persevered. Eventually, I arrived at my destination. John's house is quite elegant, quite similar to those Victorian houses. I also came across his stable of horses and the carriage. I decided to be with the horses so I can gain their trust. Minutes passed and John has come out of his house and called my name. I called back. We ran up to each other and had a long hug. What brings you to me, Rox? Nothing, friend. Just needed to be with someone at the moment. I'm happy to have you here. Let's go inside. Once we got inside, we parted ways. He said he'll go to the kitchen to make some meals, while I said I'll go upstairs to find a bedroom. Now I have some alone time. Once I found a bedroom, I went inside and unpacked my bags. I thought I'll rest just a bit. However, I saw something else in the corner of the room hidden next to a cabinet. It's a bottle with an emerald crown cap. I thought I'd seen this before. Inside of it was a scroll. I decided to reach closer and open this bottle. But before I can do it, John had already called me. We were having tea. I rushed downstairs into the dining room. We spent the next few hours enjoying cups of tea quietly. My sleep has been interrupted by visions, 2 to be exact. The first was of the Queen? Her? She keeps telling me I'm nothing to her. I'm also tied up securely in a seat and she's on her throne. The second one was of my friends? Louis and John face to face with me in that familiar void. They keep telling me to wake up. Over these next nights, these visions got longer and more disturbing. At one point, all the people in these visions had blood coming out of their eyes. Tonight was a different night. This night didn't introduce these previous visions. It was a new vision. I'm still in a void area, but I'm now standing in a hilly area. I assume a hill. A voice is commanding me to go to the top of the hill, and I did. I now see an almost ghost-like man, very pale and red eyes. He's wearing a dark brown coat with a brown polo shirt, black pants, and matching brown boots. He says one thing to me. You need to help me. He then disintegrated in front of me, his clothes remaining. His voice was so unsettling that it shook my whole body, so unsettling that it woke me up. John was there making sure I was okay. He gave me some water and left. I asked myself, what could be the meaning behind these visions? And then I found the answer. I grabbed the bottle with the emerald crown cap in the corner of my bedroom and opened it. I unrolled the scroll inside, and what it read shocked me once more. It's an invitation to a funeral. Dear John, I invite you to the funeral of our friend Bill, 9th day of May at 2 p.m. Bring Proximus with you, for he needs to know the truth. Best regards, Master Blighter. Whoever wrote this letter knows me, but how?